Okay. This was deliberately created by someone who did this deliberately on purpose.
Zor-el hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. Gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Is anybody else getting really, really, really heavy Guardians of the Galaxy vibes right now? Do you know? Hey, James, do you know how to do anything else? Do you have any other tricks? Lobo.
What's Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Oh, I see. Superman's naive, and you are not. So we've pissed on Superman twice now in this trailer. It's a good start.
Good job, buddy.
They're doing the Tom King run, which from what I can gather is the crappiest Supergirl run that there was, done by someone who doesn't really see heroes as being heroes, but more like, you know, gray area, humanistic, you know, like just, I don't know words. Words are for the weak. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, so your apartment just smells like piss all the time. I don't get it. What are you doing? Supergirl rescues cats. Truth, justice, whatever. Pissing on Superman. You have a Daily Planet newspaper in your apartment, but you get picked up by like a space bus. Are you on Earth? Because you're also absent during James Gunn's Superman by James Gunn. I thought you were supposed to be on like a different planet or something. Well, I don't know. Whatever. Summoning the give a fuck. Regular people, like normal people, humans who aren't superpowered, you know, gods, who act like this, like let their dog piss in the house, drink too much, and then they fucking pass out. They don't even take off their sunglasses when they go to bed. That's bad. Those are bad qualities. I'm actually getting concerned that James Gunn thinks that those are like endearing qualities. Those are horrible, horrible qualities. Big fucking billowy red flags. Everything is all shitty and like busted and nobody cares. Whatever. Completely apathetic. No hope for anything at all. Like, why even get out of bed in the morning? You know? You're a fucking superhero. Aren't you supposed to be like, by default, don't you kind of have to have like a moral compass that leads you toward good? I mean, like you're saving people, right? Do you not care or do you care? I don't get it. Which one is it? I don't understand. Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? In the times that we live in, when there is an overabundance of what does it all mean? Does it even matter? Everybody's lying anyway. Everybody's corrupt. Everything sucks. In a time like that, do we really need Supergirl who doesn't give a fuck? Do we really need that? No. What we need is a little inspiration. Entertainment has the sacred duty of keeping our spirits up. I'm just saying. Do we fucking need more apathetic superheroes? James Gunn, she steals shit. Is she supposed to be like just some asshole Zoomer fucking e-girl that has superpowers? I guess she's all depressed because Krypton was destroyed. But didn't that happen a long time ago? Fuck me. From the doomed planet of Krypton, her parents, Zor-el and Allura, sent her to Earth in a rocket to escape Krypton's destruction, arriving as a teenager after Superman. Under Earth's yellow sun, she gains powers, blah, blah, blah. Her story seems like the same exact story as Superman.
Kal-El, no!
No, Supergirl did not arrive on Earth at the same time as Superman. In most versions, her origin, including classic Silver Age, post-crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and current DC continuity, she was sent from Krypton or surviving Argo City at around the time of the planet's destruction, which was the same time Superman left, yeah? Her rocket was delayed, often trapped in a kryptonite meteor, suspended animation, or slower travel, causing her to arrive years or decades later. Supergirl did not leave Krypton at exactly the same time as Superman, but they were launched around the same period during the planet's destruction. Kara Zor-el was sent as a teenager, usually 13 to 16 years old, from Argo City, a surviving fragment of Krypton shielded by a dome. Oh. Either just before, during, or very shortly after the planet's doom. Either just before, during, or very shortly after the planet's doom. So pretty close to the same time? Wait, is she older than Superman? In many versions, especially post-crisis and Rebirth, her launch is depicted as happening very close to the time of Kal-El's. Essentially part of the same catastrophic event, but her pod took much longer to reach Earth due to delays, suspended animation, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so while departures were nearly simultaneous in the context of Krypton's end, they weren't on the exact same day or from the exact same location in every telling. The main difference is in Arrival, Kal-El as a baby grows up on Earth, Kara as a teen, and years later. So they in most DC Comics version, including classic post-crisis New 52, Supergirl did not leave significantly later than Superman. Her rocket was launched around the same time as his, just before or during Krypton's explosion. She was older, a teenager, sent to protect or watch baby Kal-El, so she is older, but her pod was delayed. Right, suspended animation and all that stuff. However, in the current DC continuity, Prime Earth / Rebirth era, heavily influenced by Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, which the upcoming film adapts, Kara left years later. So in the movie that we are about to have inflicted upon us, like Krypton held on for like a really long time, for years after its explosion. Kal-El was sent as a baby during Krypton's initial destruction. A fragment, Argo City, survived under a protective dome created by Zor-El. Kara lived there for several years, growing up from 13 to 15, witnessing slow deaths from radiation poisoning. When the dome failed due to meteors / kryptonite exposure, Zor-El launched her rocket as a last resort. Okay, so most of the other Supergirl stories pretty much say that she left right around the same time that Superman did, but she was stuck in suspended animation, and she's actually older than Superman. But in the crappy deconstruction era, everything sucks now version of it, she suffered and he didn't. He doesn't understand her because she went through this pain and suffering and he had it easy. Otherwise, they would have chosen any of the other stories. This one, the Tom King version, is the only one where she had to suffer on Krypton after it has exploded. That's not to say that the movie has to suck. I mean, it could be written well. I just don't have any faith in that. Anna Nogueira, whatever the fuck, directed by Craig blah, blah, who? And starring Millie Alcock. She's adapting Tom King's 2022 comic miniseries, marking her feature film screenwriting debut. What is up with these people being put in charge of these hundreds of millions of dollar budgeted projects? What, like, this is her screenwriting debut? Don't you want someone who's done it before? Some experience? If you're gonna put like $1 jillion on top of it, why do they keep doing that? That, like, they've done that a few times now, haven't they? I hear about this stuff all the time. Like a first time director, first time writer. What's going on, dude? Why do they keep doing that? Yeah, well, okay. There's really not a lot to go on here. And what I'm seeing looks like it could be visually impressive, and will probably entertain people for its runtime. And yeah, I don't know. Well, there is stuff in this trailer that could end up being really interesting in terms of like storytelling. The whole thing where she had to live for years on a planet that was dying. You could do a lot with that, but then you've got like, the selfish asshole doesn't care about anything, e-girl fucking mentality that is the end result of that. So I don't really see it being all that interesting as a story element. It looks to me like it's going to end up being the excuse for her crappy behavior. Hopefully it's the beginning of an arc for her. Like she starts out that way and then she sort of evolves over the course of the story into a woman who takes on the safety of the universe as her personal responsibility, and she kind of stops being an asshole and starts caring about stuff. Hopefully, but I don't know. Nothing I've seen in the trailer gives me any hope for that. Nothing I've heard about this Tom King run gives me any hope for that. We'll see, I guess. It seems like it has a lot of girl boss potential. It's being written by a woman. It's starring a woman. She's got a woman sidekick. All the men that I've seen so far have been villains. It's got all the makings of woke bullshit. But this is the book's cover, trying not to judge the book by its cover. Millie Alcock is a pretty good casting choice for Supergirl. She's cute and all that stuff. She's good. Obviously it could go either way. I don't think it will go in the way I want it to. I think it'll probably be woke garbage. That's what I think. And now I am going to go and watch everybody else's videos about this so that I can see if they saw the same thing I saw. Hopefully this video is going to come out really soon. I am working very hard on 2 other videos that will come out when they are finished and not a moment sooner. Predator Badlands turned into a fucking monster of a project because I kept seeing annoying shit. And then, of course, Wheel of Time episode 6. But I'm really liking the way both of them are coming out so far. So this looks horrible, but I guess it could be kind of interesting. I have zero reason to believe that it will be. Okay, I'm done. In addition to being completely overrated, this guy, he's never been all that good. Never. Not even in his prime. Not even when he was good was he all that good. He was okay. I don't understand why people think he's so good. In addition to that, he's also the wrong guy to make this movie. He's also the wrong guy to make pretty much every core superhero story in the DC universe. I don't like it.